first amateur basketball tournament. We got basketball championships this weekend. This is game number 4. We got 8th grade basketball wave versus 4HIM4THEM. I'm here with Jerome Reed, nice special guest, and we're gonna talk it up. And just about 15 seconds from tip-off. Been a lot of eventful basketball. Had that game 3 that went down to the final basket. It was a lot of fun, a lot of great basketball, a lot of competitive teams, and that's what we love to see. Jerome, you've been taking some video on other courts. How you been looking at the competition so far?
Oh, the action's been great. I just really love to see these young ages really going at it, playing defense hard, going on offense, really running the right plays, trying to make the right reads. And when you're a young player, you really want to make sure that you're honing in the intangibles, the mindset to play this game at a higher level one day. So to see these kids 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 years old really dedicating themselves to that, it's awesome to see. It's awesome to see.
Wade strikes first. This is number 5, Drew Seriani gets the first bucket to fall, and a quick turnover. He gets both of them. A quick 4-0 lead for the Wade.
The Wave starting out hot. Oh, the defense is crazy already. 6-0.
That's 3 turnovers. That's 6 points and a timeout. 4HIM4THEM. They're down quick. What a change of events.
Listen, 4HIM4THEM needs to get it together quick. Like, you don't want to be ran out the gym in the first few minutes of the game. It makes you
40 seconds in.
Come on now, come on.
The defense, it is pressure. We saw the first 2 games. It was pretty crazy. The Skill Center elite team, as well as for Scoop, they were both playing full court press the whole game. So I think that's kind of the style these tournaments run in terms of fast pace. You want to get the ball back. And we saw with high school last month. I mean, it's just the same type of thing.
Yeah, you're really seeing that fast-paced full court creep into the high school game and even into the upper middle school game. I think they want to, a lot of these teams really want to put that pressure on their opponent early to let the game swing in their favor early. So you see a great example of that with Wade right now.
How are you going to break this press right here?
You just can't get too rowdy. You see right there, just take your time, make each pass purposeful. I think purposeful passing is how you break a press.
Step back 3 is short. And they are running quick. There's a 3 off the mark. Now you got time to settle down. They go right back, pace basketball. Another shot off the mark. Get their own rebound. Still can't get a bucket.
I'm paying attention to 20 for 4HIM4THEM. He looks like he's going to be a strong rebounder for the day, even though he just got took to the rim right there. But look out for 20 on the glass as the game goes on.
Great finish at the rim. And a 9-0 run for the first minute and a half. And another turnover. And
wow.
Make that 10.
Wow.
Turnover has been the story. It's been hard to break this press, but here comes 4HIM4THEM. There you go. Oh, he missed the layup. Good shot. It looked good to me.
A little too much jelly on that right there.
Right back the other way. The Wave finding an answer. Gets in. Drew Seriani.
If this game keeps looking like this, we might go home a little early, my man.
12-0. All the timeout is pitched. Try and find an answer. Another turnover. Wave in transition 3. Off the mark.
Good board, good board. Oh, no.
Nice offensive glass. Or I guess that's technically another turnover. Back right defense.
And that's Truett Littleton right there. Littlest man on the floor really getting after it on this press and on defense, forcing these turnovers.
I mean, look at that. Another turnover. I feel like every time I look down and look up, I give it back to 4HIM4THEM. But defense. It's been the story of a lot of these 7th, 8th grade boys games that I've seen so far today. And good game.
And you see, when you're this young, you have the legs for that. You can just play 30 6 minutes of tough defense the entire time. Because they're young. They got the good legs for that.
And that's why a lot of these teams love the fast break. That's how you score points. Defense turns into offense. Still scoreless. We are just about the 3-minute mark. Another turnover. Wave can't get that one, but another offensive rebound. Open jumper is missed. And 3 minutes down in this first half, 14-0. You can't buy a buck. Another steal. It was a bad pass.
Good steal right there. Way to bounce back.
Corner three.
Need it.
That was much needed, like Trump said. Off the mark. And instead it's a transition layup for the Wave. 16-0. When do you call another timeout here, Jerome?
I think if they score here, you absolutely need a timeout. Absolutely. Can't let these kids get too
And
yeah.
it's absolute cash. 19-0. And they called a timeout down 6-0, but I mean, 4HIM4THEM cannot buy a buck. There it is. First points of the game. They had a layup possibility earlier, but their first points, they're on the board. 19-2.
That's a great play!
Great answer back from the Wave.
The Wave does not seem like a team that will be rattled at all today. They're doing the rattling. Oh, good block.
20 points, running clock.
Running clock now. That was a quick 4 minutes, and the clock is going to continue to run until it's under 15 points. Crucial, especially this early in the game.
This has to be the earliest running clock I've really ever seen. Hands down.
Crazy. I mean, you look at how incredible the defense is playing. It's denied.
Oh.
Another steal. 2-on-0. This one is in. Another layup. And now the timeout is finally called.
No, but let me ask you, if you're the coach, what are you telling your team right now?
That's what I was just going to ask you. I think it's so difficult because you can see this Wave team, they've been playing for a long time, and they know what they're doing with the press. In transition, the pass is very in sync right now.
And it makes me feel like they have to figure out a way to keep the Wave from playing fast. It also makes me think about something that Charles Barkley said in reference to the Knicks and Pacers series. If you're the Knicks, you want to figure out how to slow down the Pacers. They don't want to play at a slower pace. So if you can find a way to do that, if you're 4HIM4THEM, and make Wave slow themselves down, that gives you the opportunity to really get back in the game.
Very fast-paced team. How about you do a little bit of similar things that they're doing? Trap. I think if they come out of this timeout, go full court press, that'll be one way you could just try and slow them down and make a mistake. The trap, it may not be the best considering you can just pass, and then you have an open layup, but it makes you go that much faster, and that is why teams make mistakes, is because you're passing so quickly.
For sure. Great observation.
4HIM4THEM, trapped in the corner, and it goes back.
I feel like the Wave have been watching a lot of Oklahoma City Thunder basketball when it comes to defense.
Open jumper. Got the rebound going the other way. 24-2 with under 11 to play in the first half. A lot of game.
A lot of game left, but it's with the running clock, it can slip away from you fast. If you're 4HIM4THEM, you want to figure out a way to string together some stops.
I mean, the timeout, you got to try and change it up defensively. They're coming out man-to-man. There's a pass to the corner, driving inside. And a foul. So a shooting foul. Christian Taylor will go to the line and shoot two. First foul of the game.
It doesn't even feel like it. That's the first foul of the game. Wow.
The Wave have been running. They've been going so fast. And, I mean, man, you don't see these kinds of games, especially this early. So I feel like you can't have a defeated mindset here.
No, you can't.
Like, there is so much game left. You have 10 minutes left in this first half. You have 14 left in the second half. I mean, there's an easy room for margin of shot to come back.
Absolutely. I mean, you don't want to get out of sorts either. You see the press that they're dealing with. It's just tough to get it across half court even. If they can string together a couple of buckets, that'll give them some confidence that they can break this team down over time.
One thing the press does, it gets you tired, so that's probably why all the fatigue, you can see those shots.
Oh, that's a good find right there. Oh.
Great pass inside, and 2 free throws. That's what you got to do, draw the foul.
And if I'm for him, for them, you said it, drawing fouls, I want to do more driving to the bucket, put Wave in a tough position to either try to block that or end up with the foul to get to the line and get some points on the board.
Even this right here, a huddle from free throw.
Yep.
This one's good. Colin Jenks gives for them their 3rd quarter in 5 minutes.
Wow. Incredible. 25-3?
We got one field goal in 5 minutes.
That was not on my bingo card to start the first 5 minutes of the game.
Third free throw, so that's the 4th point. Here comes the Wave. You see a little pressure from 4HIM4THEM.
Oh, you wanted to pull that.
He almost bumped it. I thought he was going to. It would have been deep. Here's a drive. A little stumble.
Good pressure. Good pressure.
Backcourt violation.
And that's what you need more of. If you get them in the half court where Wave is trying to run a half court offense, you be the pressure applier. It's your turn to reverse the role. And you see an example of that right there.
I mean, basketball is a game of runs. And I mean, all you need is a little momentum spurt. Something like that, a turnover, get a few baskets, maybe a 3. There's your transition.
Absolutely. Tough position.
Wave on the fast break. Gets stopped. Good steal attempt, unable to get it. The Wave pitch to the corner. A lot of bodies collide.
Bodies hitting the floor. I appreciate the no call when he tried to challenge for that steal. I appreciate the no call there.
It looked like they collided, stepped on each other, something. But yes, I mean, it was not the most. Corner, another 3 for the Wave off the front rim. The rebound
got the
is
offensive
there,
board.
and a nice post hook. 27-4.
Jonathan Macklin on the offensive board. His second chance points to break a team down.
For them, they got to get going. There's a 3.
Needed that.
First 3 attempt, first 3 in the basket.
And if anything, the priority for him should be, how do we get this under 15, get that clock, stop that clock from running continuously. Then we regroup from there. Good charge. Good charge. Good charge.
Offensive foul. Set his feet, taking one for the team, and it goes the other way. That's one way to get your team back in this game.
Now look at it.
I mean, you see the momentum change over the past 3 minutes,
you
right?
see it. You see it. They're in striking distance somewhat, getting more of their defensive footing. Now, if they can get a couple of buckets here and a couple of stops, you're close to,
Yeah, a little miscommunication. But the turnover ratio is wide. Wave out in front. I mean, that was it.
Yeah,
You had a couple turnovers here in the front court.
Immediately to start the game, too, it felt like 5-0 turnover.
They got up quick, and that running clock is definitely going to help out the Wave. They can't just settle here. They got to keep their foot on the gas. There's a 3.
Good board. Good board.
Their defense.
Oh, swing that. Pull that.
There's an open 3.
Ah.
Can't get the offensive rebound. Wave the other way. And a bad pass thrown out of bounds. A little too far.
Just a little bit out of arm's reach. Still only at 20. A couple of buckets, you get it back under 15. That's what you need to focus on right now.
Would you take your time here, or do you think you got to speed things up?
I would honestly, well.
Oh, there's a 3.
Hey.
Shot in the corner, Jaden Maxwell.
He said he's not taking his time. He's going to pull that if he got some green. If he has some space, can't leave him open. But now it's 17, another bucket. Need a stop.
Inside.
Tough bucket right there.
Nice closing finish. Brown with the bucket.
Strong move. Strong move.
Seems like they for him, for them, try and come back. The Wave are finding an answer to all the solutions. Keeping that lead.
Good fake. Good floater. Good idea.
Here come the Wave. We've seen it about the past 8 possessions. That one's out of bounds again.
You see, that's their second outlet pass that goes far. You got to capitalize on these mistakes.
Yeah, I mean, you look at the rebounds. The rebounds and then the outlet passes like to half court or all the way across, it's in their own. So that's kind of been their offensive style is rebound, push, steal, let's go, let's run. So it's worked out for them. Wait, just like we said, right back in transition. Maxwell with it. There's Ryan. Coleman now. Coleman, shake and bake, inside, double clutch.
And that's a move right there. That's a move. I love it. I love it. Jamarius Coleman. Watch out for that guy as this tournament goes on. That's a strong move.
3:30 left in the first half. It has been all Wait. This doesn't look like anyone's open.
Needed timeout. Needed timeout right there. No moving on the offense.
Here in this timeout.
I would just really try to prioritize getting stops in these last 3:19. I think that what worked for them in the last few minutes, once the Wave get into their half-court set, 4HIM4THEM is allowed to apply a little bit more pressure, or they've been diligent in applying a little more pressure. I would focus on being able to do that. Focus on getting Wave into half-court sets where you can be the aggressor. See if you could trim this lead down under 19, or under 15 rather, and get this clock stopped before going into the half.
100% agree with it. I feel like the biggest thing with how they've been able to, like, the pressure's good. Like, have a trap, but I just feel like you have to have effective pressure. Right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
The biggest thing with what I've noticed, at least with the Wave, is there are 2 passes across half court when they're full court pressing. So it's kind of crazy where, the Wave are just moving so much quicker, and 4HIM4THEM are just struggling to get across half court.
That is very true.
That is what the difference is.
Very true.
I don't really know how they're going to get around this press, or if they stop pressing, or maybe they try to trap. I don't know, but that's where you got to start, right?
And you said it earlier, fight fire with fire. Why don't you try going into your full court trap on the inbound and see what that yields for you?
2-3.
Oh.
And that's a steal.
Oh, a travel.
How do you feel about that?
I honestly didn't see it. I actually didn't see that. I thought he was calling a foul actually. But hey, whatever helps 4HIM4THEM. They're not mad. They're not mad.
31, 2-4, 5-1. Corner. He's got a 3.
Oh, he stepped on the line. Yep.
That's a good ball, don't lie.
Never does. Never will. Oh, see?
There's the steal.
A little 3/4 quarter trap right there. I see that. Oh, shoot that. Might as well. I'm pulling it.
Was tipped all the way to the backcourt, 2:18. Jerome said he was going to pull it.
I'd pull it. At this point, what do you have to lose?
You got to try and cut the lead somehow. Why not on the red line?
That's a good skip.
Coming up on 2 minutes, guys.
There's another shot. It's short. Could have effect. Under 2 minutes to go in the first half. Wade right back in transition. They're going fast. To the lane. Coleman can't get the bucket.
Lucky break right there. Watch out.
There's another shot from the team.
Wasn't a bad look. Wasn't a bad look. Just got to knock it down.
I would say, as a former coach, I would always want to be conservative with my approach. But now that you have the score problem, 31-10, when do you start being aggressive and taking maybe some 4 shots, or get a screen, or pick a pop, or something like that?
I I feel, especially coming into the half, if you're still above that 15-point threshold, I would look for my threes early to try my best to get back in the game to stop that clock early. Again, you said it, doing some pick and pops, running some screens that get that three look open, because you want that clock to stop as soon as possible, especially in the second half. Oh, man.
That is unfortunate with a bounce off of the shoe.
Unforced errors will get you.
Got the steal in transition. Looked like a nice layup and then just paid off the shoe. 40 seconds in running. We've slowed down pace a lot here in the second half of this first half.
Good.
And another steal.
Oh, wow. Wow.
30 seconds. Wave right back in transition.
That's a tough break. Tough break.
A lot of the Wave's points has been layups in transition off of that break.
Just not getting back or not being aware to who's going to take that shot once it gets under the rim.
15 seconds left in the first
10 is over there open in the corner. Get it to him.
There it is. Open three. That's off the
Good board. Oh, nice dump. Oh, man.
In and out. And that'll do it for the end of the first half. 33 to 10 your score. A 23-point lead for the Wave. Jerome, how are you feeling that you're for him, for them going into halftime?
I'm not going to lie. I'm a little discouraged. I'm a little discouraged. I think a few of their points, at least 10 of the Wave's points, if I'm for him, for them, they're off unforced errors by us. Attention to detail, awareness, not seeing where the ball is going. Those are easily correctable things. And I think if I'm the coach, I got to have that conversation. Got to bring that up.
We'll see what adjustments they make. They're already out on the floor practicing. They got to warm up. They got to get going. So 23-point lead for the Wave. Move back to the second half in just over a couple minutes. Stay with us. of a 10-game slate. We got a long afternoon for you, but it is me, myself, Mike Zanetti, alongside Jerome Reed. Jerome, we talked about the first half. It's been a struggle for them. Only 10 points on the board. It's hard to get past that press. I think we covered a lot of things, but I mean, what's the adjustment you're making at halftime?
The adjustment for me, and I've said it a few times, but I would really have to prioritize figuring out a way to slow this Wave team down once they get into their own half-court offense. And honestly, if I'm the Wave, we got to give some love to them too. They have been the aggressor from the opening tip. They have taken this game by the horns and made it their game. And not a lot of teams are, especially that quickly into the game, they're able to do that. So I give a lot of credit to Wave and what they've been able to do in this first half. And they've coming out in the second half and done the same.
4 them. Just continues to have the ball in the second half and finally finding a layup after that was a long possession with multiple offensive rebounds. And that's the start, like you said,
Oh, good pass. Good pass.
Like you said, credit the way. I mean, the defense turns into offense,
right.
The fast break, the run, and it's so hard to stop the team that is running. And now looking for them, giving the Wave a taste of their own medicine, moving quick.
See, first half, I think it took, 6 minutes for them to get 4 points? And they got 4 points just in the first minute of the second half, so that's great. Great sign. Good board.
21-point game. The lead as big as 23 for the Wave. Still a running clock. And a whistle called. And a foul on the floor. Inbound to the corner.
Oh, shoot that.
An open man.
Okay.
It's cash money. And that's something you want to see.
Okay, them. 4HIM4THEM is a little long. We're just calling them them.
Well, them is back on the board. Rebound. 18-point deficit. They need to get under 15 and stop this clock as soon as possible.
Now, will it stop at 15 or does it have to be under?
Gotta be under.
Under, okay. Oh, good pass. Oh, good idea.
I like
good
it.
idea.
I like the Mayday call. You gotta start moving the momentum.
100%, 100%.
There's another.
Right.
They're leaving them open. Close out.
Oh, good block. Good block. Swing that. Yep, right there.
Other corner.
All right.
Wide open. The ball just tipped right in.
Hey.
Talk about a quick change of events. I mean, this was a 30-10 game. They were down by 21 points. Somebody fixed that net. And the ball is thrown. Nobody's looking. But they get another open
Good skip pass.
transition.
Listen, we cut it to 13.
Talk about a run.
Look at them go. Oh, good lay. Good lay.
And an answer right back from the Wave.
But again, if you're 4HIM4THEM, you're encouraged. You are absolutely encouraged by what you see going on. I'm sure the players talked amongst themselves while they were doing layup lines like, listen, man, we're better than this. And at the end of the day, one half isn't a full reflection of a team. We all have bad games. We all have bad halves at times. But going into that second half, you have an opportunity to play your game and correct that. And it seems like they're on track to do that.
Wave will take it out of bounds. It is a 12-3 run. 12-4 run outside of the second half. That's a good start for them. And a layup.
Oh, thought he had it.
Some contact there, but couldn't fight through it. And what 4HIM4THEM has done is they have stopped the clock. They've gotten the deficit to under 15.
And that's priority number one, right? Everything else makes more sense to attack once that happens.
And I'll tell you.
Good block.
When teams have gone above 20 and you see that clock running, there's rarely any times where teams are able to get back down to 15. Normally, that, continue that.
Yeah, they just compound upon the lead, yeah.
Uh-oh. But I like the shot.
It's not a bad shot. And just looking at a little bit of, not necessarily body language, but more like effort, I need number 5, Easton Anderson, to give a little bit more energy. I feel like his reaction is a little bit slower than I would like in a deficit like this. So he's got some good size, got some good length. He could really be an asset for him, but I just want him to be a little quicker to the ball. Let's see if that changes over time.
I mean, talk about the energy shift. It feels like ever since that timeout, from being down 14-0, that 4HIM4THEM look defeated. And there's another three that'll cut the deficit to 12. I mean, talk about a comeback.
Landon Lutz.
But now you got a full court press. This team looked absolutely deficit.
Dead in the water.
They look dead. And then they come back, and then they look like the better team in the
Right.
second half.
100%. Tail of two halves. Close out.
Good shot in the corner.
That's
And
tough.
right
That's
back.
tough.
And that's what you got to do if you're the Wave. Just match them point for point.
Malin Burham. Mailing it in from deep.
That was a good shot.
Good pass. Good
underneath,
pass. Got to
man.
finish that.
Nice little layup. Get you back in a 13-point game.
Love the energy. Love the energy right now.
Wave running quick. Here's a nice little mid-range shot. It's not going to go in. So 13-point deficit. 40
And you got numbers. You got numbers attack.
You got 11 minutes. You got plenty of time to just start getting that offense going. They go right back inside, right back outside, swing it around the perimeter, and a nice pass to the corner. Where's your shot? There it is. Open three. Look like I got tipped.
Yeah, you got tipped. Yeah, I heard it.
Wave, fast break. They know it well. They've done it all game. A pull-up in transition, not going to get it.
And they honestly attack the rim. Like, put that pressure
I
on.
think that's the first time we've seen them. Like, just
Yeah,
shoot it.
yeah.
When you're 2-on-1, you have numbers.
Absolutely. Oh, left him
Here's
open
an open
again.
three.
That's off.
Can't leave them open, but unfortunately can't sink it. Nice save.
Wow.
Ball goes to the middle.
That's great hustle right there. Great hustle.
Driving inside. He'll take it back out.
Good
top.
patience.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
no, you shoot it.
Oh, that's tough.
Absolutely dagger.
Jamarius Coleman again for three.
16-point lead. I thought he was just going to reset the offense there, and he takes a three. Good shot by Coleman. Good range.
Shooter's roll right there. We all need it sometimes. The shooter's roll.
That's the bucket. Right back the other way. Drew Sherry the mat.
Oh, you got to look ahead, son.
There you go. Pass to the corner. Open three. Off the mark. And out of bounds.
What was the largest deficit? 23? Again, I'm still encouraged by what's going on.
16-point game. There's still
Yeah, I mean,
a lot to come back. I like how they're looking for threes. That's kind of what you said they should do. Is start shooting. They just uncork a lot of shots. But
early.
they've made a lot.
Early. Again, the Lutz, Landon Lutz. Isn't there a Lutz, Florida nearby? No? Lutz. Lutz, Florida. Apologies to the Lutz family.
Stepped out of bounds. It'll go. Good job, John. Good wave.
Watch the press. Get ready. About middle. Got it. Right there, man. You good. Go.
Maybe the wave has something to do with the rain outside.
That might be it. That might be it right there. I see 4HIM4THEM in a 2-3. Is that what I'm seeing right now? See, I'm trapping in the corner right there. Yes. Yes. Oh.
There you go. Find the offense you need.
Yeah, take your time. Oh.
I thought they'll retain possession.
My new objective, if I'm 4HIM4THEM, is getting it to 10. Once we get it to 10, right there.
Oh,
Lay that up.
underneath.
Yep.
Oh, he missed the layup. It rimmed out.
That's tragic.
It's a little too strong. Same result on the other side.
Yep.
Wait. Just a little too strong on the layup. And
Might
in
as
the
well.
corner,
Oh, good board.
good shot. I like it a lot. Open look. And a little bit of a scoring drought here over the past few minutes. There has not been a bucket from either team. Swinging around. There's a deep
three. Oh, I thought he
off the
knew it.
front rim. I don't hate the shot. Right?
I'm not mad at it. Not mad at it. Considering the circumstances.
We are down 16. There is less than 8 minutes left.
Oh, good cross. Wow. Good
Pass to the
swing.
corner. This team is in rhythm.
That's good basketball right there. Great pass, great decision not to shoot that corner three and take the drive. It's good ball, good ball. Oh, that's pure.
And right back in.
Pure. Down back to 15, I believe. Yep.
I think you got to start attacking. They look a little bit past it. They're a little playing too safe out there.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Here's an open three. And I can eat my words.
They heard you, man. They heard you. Yeah, take that. Good lay. Good lay.
Nice.
Now, if you can get it within 10 by the 4-minute mark,
I think it's possible.
we have some semblance of a game at that point. See if they can get a stop. Way to stick with it.
Coleman finds a man in the corner, driving baseline. Coleman for the open three. Off the back iron.
Oh, good.
Good defensive corner three.
Oh, 5, you're right there, 5. You got to get that. Oh.
That went in. That looked like it was a net. That's a good shot.
Got to get that board right there, 5.
Winston Elliott with the three.
All right.
Inside. The answer.
Sneaky floater right there.
A lot of back and forth basketball in the second half, but Wade are just getting the advantage with the 3-2 trade.
It's looking like it's been a little hard to stay in front of Coleman.
Another three from the
Wow.
Wade. Not be stopped. Can't answer the three. We're back to a 20-point lead, and that means there's a running clock. What a job by the Wade.
Yeah, they really fought through the avalanche of shooting to start the second half. I mean, give them credit. Give them credit. They absorbed the blows and got it back to a running clock again. Oh, wow.
This is where you can definitely take your time. Back at the 20-point lead, running clock.
Right, no force at all.
Coleman, another three. Can't get it. 4:30 and running.
I'm a fan of that. I'm a fan of that. I would have been in a full court press since the second half started and just remained there. Lefty. Oh. I'm a lefty myself, so I silently root for any left-handed three-point shots.
Not many lefties.
We're a lost start, I'm telling you.
Coleman finds him in an open three.
Oh my
Hit
God.
cash.
Seems like everybody is finding the three right now.
Open three for him for them.
Good board.
Holding a house. Can't get that one. Third offensive rebound. That one's blocked.
Good,
Steal for
yes.
him for them.
Great idea.
The other way. Nice play. Transition again. Ellie taking his time. Going off the handle, pulling up.
The shooters roll.
Roll around.
We love it when the rim is friendly to us. We appreciate that, rim.
Call that a toilet roll because it ran around.
I'm telling you.
And the three, that's a good answer from 4HIM4THEM. And a timeout with 2:41 left to play. Down by 16. Honestly, it could look a lot worse.
Oh, this could have been a 30-point blowout.
Fighting, they're showing that they can both play. It's just been the better team has showed to be the better team. The Wave have just been better on offense, better on defense. I mean, if 4HIM4THEM had to start that they did in the second half and the first half, this would be a close game.
Absolutely. 4HIM4THEM has absolutely won the second half. You just wish you saw that from the outset, but I credit them. They had 10 points, I believe, at the end of the first half and 45 right now. So that's the team that I feel like is most reflective of who they are. They should feel proud about how they came back and fought in the second half.
And it just shows you why they're in this tournament to begin with. It's like every team, they fight, find ways to score, find ways to play defense, find ways to be in games. Out of the timeout will be Wave basketball, up by 16 points. Pass to the corner. An open three. He can't miss.
Avant Brown is a terror from three-point range.
Can't leave him open.
Can't.
The super zone from the Wave, and the right answer right back. Avant Brown, one of the higher scoring games we've seen today, and you can see why.
Oh, good
Turnover.
steal.
Inside.
Ah.
Can't get the layup.
Oh, he just
Take it away from the Wave and just go right back in.
give me that. That's mine, sir.
At least 13 right now. They get another steal. Inside.
Oh.
Can't get the layup.
Oh,
Can't get the other
don't
layup.
force it. Take your time. There's no reason to force it.
And their throws out of bounds. I mean, there's 2 minutes left.
Listen. I've seen people do more with less.
I mean, if you keep having turnovers like that, or we could make, I mean, I'm just gonna, yeah.
He can't rule it out is what he's trying to say.
I'm not gonna be the reason it doesn't happen.
Oh.
Missed three, but an
Foul.
offensive rebound and a foul call.
Now, if it somehow gets under 10 at a minute to go.
I mean,
What's
we've seen games like the Knicks and the Pacers.
Listen, man.
I mean,
Credit.
you know,
they are
it is NBA.
professionals.
Right. I was going to go with that. But you look at the fact that it's possible, especially in the fact that you got 9 points coming back from in less than a minute. You got timeouts to work with. You got full court presses. You can make this Wave squad make a mistake.
I'm not gonna lie. That Knicks Pacers game one that hurt me. I did not want to see that, nor did my parlay.
12 points, 63-51. And the Wave inbound, they're double teaming immediately. Pass is like a sky throw that somehow made it.
Oh, you don't need to do it. You don't need the three-way.
You don't need to keep it to you. And 4HIM4THEM has it, but it's just away from Wave. 123 left, 12-point lead. Wave, they can just hold it. I mean, you got to start pressuring or foul or something if you're 4HIM4THEM.
Yeah, absolutely. But it's like, I mean, if I'm the Wave coach, tell these boys not to do anything with the ball. Just hold it.
To the hole, contact, no whistle. And the Wave come up with it less than a minute, 12-point lead. Ryan in transition, throws it up, and a foul is called.
I'm very confused as to why the Wave coaching staff is allowing them to shoot at a time like this. You're up double digits, 1 minute, 2 minutes to go. There's no need for a shot to go up at all. No need.
battle from both teams, especially from what was a running clock in the first half.
And a running clock at one point in the second half.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now it's still a 13-point game. With this three, and they'll make it 10. 40 seconds left. The trap.
Yeah.
Call, 34 seconds left.
A 44-point second half by 4HIM4THEM. I respect the fight. Credit to Wade for doing their damage in the first half, getting that big lead and really maintaining it for the better part of the game. But I just really respect the fight that 4HIM4THEM came out with in that second half.
See the heart. See the battle.
Why is
You were going to say something?
I'm just so baffled as to why they're shooting the ball. Like I can't.
Giving them opportunity.
Yeah, I just don't understand.
No shot clock.
Right, come on, man.
There's this open three. Shoot it, 15 seconds left, 10-point lead. 4HIM4THEM trying to make it respectable in these last few seconds. Open three, and oh my goodness, a 7-point game with 5 seconds left. And what was a 23-point deficit at one point comes back, and there's only a 7-point loss. That, I think you can hold your head high.
You can absolutely hang your head high on this. I mean, I really just can't believe what I saw in the last 3-4 minutes of this game.
Well, the Wave take it 64-57. We'll have a post-game interview just a little bit right after this game. And yeah, just stay with us on the U.S. Amateur Basketball Tournament. Here with Vince and Elliott post game. You guys won. It was a little closer for comfort, but the defense was the storyline here. How are you guys so dominant with the way that full court press was in that first half? You went up by 20.
We work on it at practice every day, you know. Our press is one of our main things we like to work on. We like to keep our press nice and like pressured and stuff, and that's really how we get it done. We got fast people that put effort into the game and stuff, and that's how we get it done.
You guys look really good as a team. I'd ask you, what is the best thing that you've been able to do for this team?
I just love to come here and play. You know, AAU these are my guys. You know, they're some of my best friends. We've been a team for a good amount of time, probably like 3 years now, and it's just I like to bring effort. I like to win. I like to win with our team.
It was a 23-point game at one point. You guys won by 7. How does that affect your mindset heading into tomorrow?
Well, tomorrow we just got to make sure we keep the games not as tight, you know, keep them spaced out, just play good defense and keep hitting shots. That's really it.
Appreciate your time. Congrats on the win. Good luck the rest of the tournament. Of course. This is the U.S. Amateur Basketball Tournament. This is the championship weekend. You're listening to the U.S. Amateur Basketball Tournament. This is Mike Zanetti. You'll see Game 6 in just a little bit.